The salt spray kissed the rugged coastlines, waves crashed against the rocks, their rhythm ancient and eternal. The air, thick with the scent of the sea, whispered tales of mystery and magic. It was here on these mist-shrouded shores that the legend of the Selkies took root. These enigmatic beings, whispered about in hushed tones by fishermen and islanders, embodied the wild heart of the ocean. They were creatures of two worlds, caught between the depths of the sea and the allure of the human realm. The stories spoke of seals, sleek and swift, slipping from the waves. They would shed their skins, revealing the forms of men and women of unearthly beauty. Their eyes held the depths of the ocean, their laughter, the music of the waves. They were drawn to the warmth of human connection, to the vibrant tapestry of life on land. But their hearts, forever bound to the sea, yearned for the embrace of the waves. Their existence was a delicate dance, a constant negotiation between two worlds. The Selkies lived with the knowledge that their true home lay beneath the waves, a place where humans could never truly follow. The transformation was a sight of both wonder and terror. A seal, sleek and powerful, would emerge from the churning surf. It would find a secluded cove, hidden from prying eyes, where the sand was soft and the air still. There, under the watchful gaze of the moon, the transformation would begin. The seal would writhe, its movements becoming more frantic, more desperate. Its skin would begin to peel away, as if it were shedding a heavy cloak. Beneath, the form of a human would emerge, pale and glistening in the moonlight. The transformation was complete. The Selkie was free to walk among humans, to experience the world through their eyes. But the freedom came at a price. The Selkie's skin left behind on the shore held the key to their return to the sea. Without it, they were trapped, stranded in a world that was both familiar and alien. Selkies in human form possessed an otherworldly beauty. Their eyes, the colour of the sea after a storm, held a depth that could both enchant and terrify. Their hair, the colour of kelp and sea foam, flowed like the waves themselves. Their skin, pale and smooth as alabaster, bore the faintest hint of the sea's chill. They moved with a grace that was almost unnerving, their bodies fluid and sinuous like the creatures they truly were. Their voices, when they spoke, were low and melodic, like the susurrus of the waves against the shore. But it was their eyes that held the true key to their allure. They were windows into a world that humans could only dream of, a world of boundless depths and ancient magic. To look into a Selkie's eyes was to glimpse the very soul of the sea itself. The Selkie's skin was more than just a physical covering. It was the embodiment of their true nature, the link that bound them to the sea. Without it, they were vulnerable, cut off from their power and their home. To possess a Selkie's skin was to hold dominion over their very being. A Selkie separated from their skin was at the mercy of whoever held it. They could be forced into servitude, compelled to use their magic and power for the benefit of another. The theft of a Selkie's skin was a betrayal of the deepest kind, a violation of their very essence. It was a reminder that even in their human form, they were still creatures of the wild, subject to the whims of those who sought to control them. Section 5. A sensory symphony experiencing the human world. The human world was a symphony of sensations both familiar and strange to the Selkie senses. The feel of grass beneath their bare feet, the scent of wildflowers on the breeze, the taste of fresh berries on their tongue. These were all new and wondrous experiences. Music held a particular fascination for Selkies. The sound of a fiddle, a flute, or a human voice raised in song could transport them to another realm. They would lose themselves in the rhythm and melody, their bodies swaying to the music as if moved by an unseen force. They were drawn to human emotions, experiencing joy and sorrow with an intensity that was both exhilarating and terrifying. A Selkie's laughter was like the crashing of waves on a summer's day, their tears like the keening of the wind across a stormy sea. Section 6. The Human-Selkie Bond. A love story. The stories often told of love between humans and Selkies, tales of passion and longing, of joy and heartbreak. Humans were drawn to the Selkies' beauty, their otherworldly grace, and the hint of wildness that clung to them like sea foam. Selkies, in turn, were captivated by human warmth, their capacity for love and compassion. But these relationships were fraught with difficulties. The Selkies lived with the knowledge that they could not truly be part of the human world. Their hearts yearned for the sea, for the embrace of the waves. They might try to adapt to human life, to build a home and a family, but the call of the ocean would always be there, a siren song that whispered of freedom and belonging. The human lover, bound to the land, could only watch in despair as the Selkie they loved was torn between two worlds. Section 7. The Call of the Deep, the Inevitable Return. The pull of the sea was a force that no Selkie could resist forever. The yearning for the familiar embrace of the waves, the salt tang on their skin, the feel of the sand beneath their flippers, it was a primal urge that ran deeper than any love or loyalty. Sometimes the return to the sea was voluntary, a conscious choice made by a Selkie who could no longer bear the separation from their true home. Other times it was a matter of chance, a twist of fate that reunited them with the skin they had so long been separated from. The moment a Selkie touched their skin, the transformation would begin. Their human form would melt away, replaced by the sleek, powerful body of a seal. They would slip into the waves, leaving behind the human world and all its complexities. The sea would welcome them back without question, embracing them in its cold, unforgiving embrace. Section 8. Enduring Mystery, Modern Sightings and Genetic Studies. Even in the age of technology and reason, the legend of the Selkies persists. Whispers and rumours still cling to the mist-shrouded coastlines where they were once said to roam. Fishermen speak of seeing seals with strangely human eyes, their gaze filled with an unnerving intelligence. Tourists claim to have glimpsed fleeting figures slipping from the waves, their forms too graceful, too otherworldly to be entirely human. Scientists, ever eager to explain the unexplainable, have searched for evidence of the Selkies' existence. Genetic studies have revealed unusual DNA sequences in certain seal populations, sequences that defy easy categorization. Could these be traces of the Selkies' magical heritage, proof that the legends are more than just myth? The truth, as always, remains elusive, hidden beneath the waves of time and legend. The Selkies, it seems, are determined to hold on to their secrets, to remain creatures of mystery and enchantment. And so the legend lives on, passed down from generation to generation, a reminder that there are still wonders in this world that science cannot explain. Creatures that straddle the line between myth and reality, forever bound to the wild heart of the sea.